Young Boy versus Dirk or the Toronto Clubhouse Smiley interview? Which one?
Let's talk about the Toronto Clubhouse. Let's keep it Toronto. But I wasn't really in there. I was in and out. I was on my Finsta.
Well, big salute to fucking Mr. Buyer Buy.
Yeah, I seen that, man. Big Smiley came true, bro.
Yo, that was actually pretty dope to talk to Smiley and just the way that his energy was in there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Keep Six Solid. You know what I mean? Consistently putting out those Toronto clubhouses every Tuesday. Him and Lucas T. Dot, right? So this week they had Smiley as well as DJ Charlie B.
Pressa came through
as well. You know what I'm saying? And it was really dope to have that conversation with Smiley because he's been like, I don't think he's gotten a chance to talk to people over here in a while, fam.
Like he hasn't since he left, I want to say. I can't really think of an interview he's done since he kind of went over to LA, right?
Yeah.
He's been over there. Like he's come back, maybe did 1-2 shows, whatever, promote the album. But it's just strictly, it's go time for him. I think it's more, I got to push, fam, because I understand like it's a different game now.
Yeah.
Like,
and he was telling some stories, fam.
Yeah. I see the story too with him and Klay Thompson, which is pretty fucking crazy.
That's hilarious. The man almost fought Klay Thomas.
Like, I'm just thinking of out of all the basketball players that you would get drunk and probably trying to fight. I would think I would more want to fight like Draymond or Curry, but I don't know if that Draymond or Curry were in the club. Curry's probably going home to his girl, right? He don't seem like a club guy, but
with that whole thing, did you get to catch any of it?
I catch some of the rebound and some of the shit that Keep Six Solid was putting on his page.
Oh, by the way, I posted the whole interview up on the channel as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like 25 minutes. I think it was like a interview.
Yeah, you and Lucas pretty much interviewed the man.
Yeah, like we got to find out a lot, fam. Like on our like little, in between technical time, we were talking about the Klay Thomas incident.
Yeah.
That was shortly after our interview the man is talking about it.
Yeah.
So, like, this is back in 2019, I think we interviewed him.
Was it? I don't even remember.
Yeah, and he was saying before that interview that he had went through the whole party and, like, he was explaining it in the interview. Okay. But, like, he never told us that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
I think really? that goes back to, like, just him being in the States and him just realizing as an artist, maybe there's more things I could talk about, be more entertaining, be more fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just seems... Seeing that interview with you guys, he didn't seem uncomfortable, but he did seem a little bit shy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was way more reserved back
now
then.
when you see him doing interviews, he's chatting, fam. He's talking, he's laughing. I don't know. I'm really happy for Smiley out of anybody, fam, because like me and Herc, our number one song was "You Want to See a Dead Body."
Still my number one Smiley song.
So it's just like seeing him grow from that to this right now. It's a very proud moment. Whatever, just for Toronto, for me, in my opinion.
And his energy, even when on the Clubhouse call, like he seemed like, and I don't know, I don't want to speak for him, but he seemed like he missed home, because he was like the way he was explaining stuff to us in the call, like he was like, yo, and then this happened, and yo, then I bumped into this person. It's like talking to a friend from back in the day. And, you're like, yo, I just came back from this crazy trip. Let me tell you about all the different things that I seen.
It's pretty much like he was really in a club with all the Toronto men.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much how he felt. Like, oh, fuck. Like, I haven't seen this artist. Yo, I haven't heard of this guy in a minute. Like,
yeah, man. Like, I think that was good for, besides being good for the Clubhouse, I think that was good for him, fam.
Yeah,
yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was good for his mental health to just be like, you know what, let me reconnect back with my people back home, because, like, shit, fam, like, he must get homesick sometimes. No matter how good shit is going, and you know how fucked up the city can be, the city where you're from, you're going to get homesick every once in a while, fam.
Of course. You're going to want to just be able to pull up at a Randy's or pull up at who's it, Nelly's? I was at Nelly's. That's the girl he's always there, wherever he's talking about the little spot there. Like, I think that's anybody I want to assume, no matter what, how bad or whatever their city is or was, they're gonna want to go back just a little bit, just to, fuck, this is the city, bro.
You know what I forgot to ask him, and maybe we'll ask him when we finally have our sit down and do a proper interview, about West Indian food. It's just a random question because he's in LA, right? So I know he's not having as an easy time to find a good West Indian spot to get some food.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to know what his adventures are like when he's like, fam, this is not like the one on Eglinton or, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. It's just a struggle probably, bro, to get a nice roti over there or something, fam.
Fly it in.
What?
What is it?
Fly it in.
Fly. What is fly
It's
some
not the
sunrise?
same. You know it's not the same.
It's
though,
got
fam.
money now. Fly that shit in.
The nice seal. What is that? The seal package and shit like that. That
Yeah.
fucking keeps everything warm. Put it in the PJ, fam.
Nah, fam. It's not the same as a fresh.
Obviously, it's not the
sauce,
same.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be good.
Or you hire a chef.
Yeah, but it's
Hire your chef from a Toronto. You go to your favorite restaurant and say, yo, I need you to come to LA.
Yeah.
But it's still even the vibe
Another
though.
job.
Like, but it's still the vibe of going to like a West Indian spot of like and having them Jamaican ladies just give you beer attitude and tell you there's no we don't
fish.
have that.
No escovitch.
No escovitch fish. No oxtail gravy. No jerk. You can't get extra oxtail gravy on your jerk. That's extra
You got
$20.
goat? No goat today. What we got? Jerk chicken. That's it.
But yeah, big up Smiley, man. Like he's doing big things, bro. He even talked about the leaked Drake verse with that being leaked and shit like that.
Yeah, the what is
Over the top.
The over the top.
Because it got leaked. I totally forgot about that. That was so funny that originally it got leaked. Who was it? It was Drake's verse that got leaked.
No, he said the tune, because I asked him about it, right? I said, was there a rumor that there was one extra verse that Drake put on because the tune got leaked? And he said, nah, that the fact that he has over the top is because organization got leaked. But he said that over the top got leaked a few hours before the shit actually dropped.
Okay.
So the mans were like, oh, Lee, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? How you know what I'm saying? They were like patiently waiting for the shit to drop, and then all of a sudden they were like, why is this out?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So big cheese that fucks up the whole run of the tune.
Yeah, and he said it made him realize like he had to look at his team, you know what I'm saying, and be like, yo, I'll go on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can get a little crazy. One thing he did say though, that I'm glad that he said, is about the work ethic that needs to be done to be able to get to the levels that he's getting to. Because he's like, yo, he had conversations with press talking about how like these guys in the States, they just go harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like wherever, it doesn't matter like what rapper, like there's this guys that are just going fucking hard. Like you see a lot of these guys who are popular, people think they just came out of nowhere, but they've been grinding, like real grinding.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
It goes back to a conversation we had on the Clubhouse too with the girl them, where it's just like we just feel like the girls them are just not going hard enough, right? It's no excuses. Like we understand, like you guys have lives and this and that, the third, but so do the American ones too, right? Like there's no excuses. Like once you put an excuse in there, immediately like somebody's gonna like go to another person. They're gonna go to like, okay, who's the other artist then? Who's the serious artist? Who's not gonna make excuses? Who's gonna really just come out here and work and grind it out? When you have those ones, you know, those ones will make it. And you know?
Yeah. And I'm glad that he's starting to get those realizations that like, fuck. I think he even said something that we had conversations about behind the scenes, about blowing up in the States.
Come true. What's going on?
Glad y'all made it to the end of this video. And if you like this video right here, we got a couple more for y'all to choose from right here. And make sure to like and subscribe, okay? And make sure to share this video to a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that the We Love Hip Hop Network is the leading network in Canada. Cheers!